welcome to this week's Your Manchester.
Oh, isn't it nice to be on a sleigh ride? Oh, do you know what? It's lovely when you meet friends when you're out and about. And our Ian's joined us.
Ian from Canal Street Online, everybody. Hey?
Are you having a good time?
Having a fantastic time.
You've taken over.
Of course, we always do.
Quite right. How did it come about?
Well, the organisers a few weeks ago got in touch just saying we're coming to Manchester, and the LGBTQ community is really important. They recognise that. Could we do something? So a couple of conversations later and a bit of social media activity, and here we are. There's 50 plus of us here tonight.
Yeah.
And you know, so far it's fantastic.
And it smells of Christmas.
And it is absolutely amazing. And we're all here, including our very own Hayley. And she's found herself a soap corner.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Hayley and welcome to Soap Corner. Now, as I wasn't at Salford Uni last week, I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about some famous people from Salford. The wonderful Ben Kingsley grew up in Pendlebury. Ben made his professional stage debut at the age of 23 and he went on to work in the West End and also with the RSC. He worked in theatre for 15 years exclusively, but he also appeared as Ron Jenkins in Coronation Street from 1966 till 1967. Extremely well known, he's won so many awards, but he's perhaps best known as Gandhi. Now, comedian Peter Kay studied medium performance at Salford Uni. His 2010 to 2011 stand-up tour was inaugurated into the Guinness Book of Records as the most successful of all time. He's well known for his programmes too, Phoenix Nights, Max and Paddy's Road to Nowhere, Car Share, which is brilliant, and I loved his version of the song, Is This the Way to Amarillo? He's also been in Coronation Street twice, once as a shop fitter, and also he co-wrote scenes appearing alongside Sally Lindsay. And although it's not soap related, I do have to mention Lowry, the wonderful artist, and in fact one of my favourites. I used to do various artist impressions of his work when I was growing up. Most of his work is of Pendlebury and Salford. In 1915, he studied at the Royal Technical Institute, which is now Salford Uni. He left a cultural legacy and his work inspired so many other artists. Actor Robert Powell, born in Salford, studied at the Royal College of Advanced Technology in, you've guessed it, Salford. He's best known for playing Jesus in Jesus of Nazareth. Originally, he aspired to become a lawyer, but he played various acting roles under Trevor Nunn while he was studying. And he has portrayed so many on-screen roles, which I'd be here all day, to be honest, if I mentioned them all, but he was a regular cast member in Holby City. And as I am the soap gossip, I should say that actor Emma Atkins, best known as Charity Dingle in Emmerdale, also studied at Salford Uni. Now that's all I've got time for. I'll catch you next time. Bye.
What on earth are you doing?
I'm dancing around my handbag.
But why?
Because I'm getting ready for the Forest of Disco.
Forest? I've forgotten it. There must be a Forest of the Forgotten Disco then.
That's the one.
That's the one. It's at the Contact. It's amazing. I caught up with them all this week. It looks fabulous. Have a look at this shell.
I didn't go again.
Have a look. Have a look. Look, right?
I'm
No.
fine.
Well, hello everybody, here we are, currently at the Powerhouse, just near Moss Side. We're here today to talk about the Forest of Forgotten Discos, a wonderful, wonderful thing from the gorgeous Jackie Hagan and the Contact Theatre. It's due to go to the Hope Mill Theatre between the 11th and 23rd of December, so check it out.
Hi, I'm Jackie Hagan and I'm the writer of the Forest of Forgotten Discos.
I'm Nikki Miles Weldon and I'm the director of the Forest of Forgotten Discos.
I'm Paisley and I play Red.
Red, your name?
My name is Ali and I'm playing character of Bare Minimum.
Where does the idea for something so special like this come from?
Well, I used to live on a council estate next to a load of woods, and I was a bit of like a dramatic kid, and I was always threatening to run away to the woods. And then when I did, it was just like, you know, it's just crisp packets and shopping trolleys in rivers. So I've rewritten it to what I wish would have happened.
And what's made you want to direct this? What's your passion behind this then?
I think it's the chance to work with Jackie Hagan, who I've admired her work for ages, to work with Contact Theatre, who again, I've admired their work from afar. And I love making work for young audiences and bringing in those elements of making it accessible so that anyone can come to any show at any time.
And it is a very accessible show, isn't it?
It's trying to be, yeah. So we're integrating what we're calling creative sign language and visual storytelling to make it accessible for deaf audiences, and also trying our best to get audio description in there for young visually impaired people as well, so they get a sense of what's going on without having to wear the kind of traditional headsets.
So what actually happens within this then?
So Red is 9, and she's quite a sort of sassy kid.
Your name's Red, and you've run away from home.
She does like beatboxing and sign language, and it's always just been like her and her dad, and things have changed, so she runs away to the forest. And in the forest she meets 3 bears who are not Mummy Bear, Daddy Bear and Baby Bear, because life is not like that anymore. They are bare minimum, bear hugs and bear grills, and also a computer-generated know-it-all called Alexa.
Wow, I love it already. And it seems, with it going on between the 11th and 23rd, it seems like the perfect alternative to these cliched pantomimes that are dotted about, doesn't it?
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's very, you know, it's not pantomime. It's very alternative. It's very forward thinking, and it's, you know, it's a bit more cool.
And it is very forward thinking, because you've got in this, if I'm right, you've got a deaf person and somebody. You've got sign language within this. They're fabulous characters, aren't they? And you've got like almost Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, it's a similar vibe, but she's a lot more mischievous, I think, than the typical Red Riding Hood. She's got a bit more attitude.
You're one of the bears within this piece.
Yes, me, yeah, bare minimum.
Bare minimum, and you've got a lovely tabard.
Exactly.
I've got the same tabard. I actually have, seriously, for doing my cleaning.
Well, that's fantastic. It's really good company.
It's because we're fabulous. That's what it is. Do you have a favourite part within this?
Ooh, there's so many. I like just waiting for the disco. That's the bits that I like.
Do you like a good disco?
I do.
Yeah?
Feeling that beat, yeah. Yeah, with your tabard.
With your tabard?
Exactly.
Is this something you'd wear to a disco?
Don't tell them, but yes.
So what's the process for you as a director then? How do you work?
Kind of start with the script, do read-throughs, work out what we think needs changing, needs taking out. I think we've kind of rewritten this one about 8 times now over 10 days. But that's great, because Jackie came with so much, and we've kind of stripped it back. And we started getting it up on the floor, working out who lives where, what they have in their dens, what the bears have in their dens. And then we're working this week with a sign language consultant who's helping us get the right signing for those moments.
Yeah. And I think it's really fantastic, because it means that, you know, any young person can come with their family, be they deaf, be they hearing, whatever, and they can all enjoy the show together. Which I think is really important.
And I think it opens a lot of young people up to this fabulous language that is sign language.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a visual language, so it's fantastic for so many people in general. And bears.
And bears, yeah, absolutely.
Let's not forget the bears.
No. Now, is it easy to learn sign language?
I think it's like any language. The more you use it, the more you practice. But because it is visual, I think people just get very like, oh yeah, can pick it up.
It's something
and you know, it's like the cast. Before no signing, and now within, what, 2 weeks? So yeah. proof.
People are embarrassed. It's like anything, isn't it? It's like, you know, the way people walk past a homeless person and ignore them because we're embarrassed about it. So people don't ask questions and people... So I think it's just opening that up and making it like, oh, look, you know, disabled people or whatever, people with different needs and, you know, different people, like, it's fine, we're all the same species.
I want to have a disco. We have it. A disco? We haven't had a disco for...
Oh, well, we'll just have to rock around the Christmas tree now, won't we?
We will. We'll have a few little shindiggeries.
Bit of mulled wine.
Bit of mulled wine, a little bit of a party.
Yeah.
And we'll have a good time.
And then should we do it all again then?
We're doing it again on Tuesday. We're from here.
Ooh.
And we've got something very special in Tuesday's show. We've of course got our titters. We've got our titters and we've got something special as well.
It's like Christmas Day all over again.
It is, it is. And where can we find it?
Your Manchester.